sleep hangover, and I'm going to go 16 miles to Trapper Shelter. And I'll try and do 3 days to North Woodstock, but Sunday's looking dicey, and I'll have to cross Mount Musa in like high 30 degrees Fahrenheit weather, which is, close to freezing, so we'll see. Hey, day 132, and I'm in the woods of New Hampshire. Live free or die, as they say. It's very cold, but it's abnormally cold, so it should warm up, although the next 3 days traveling to North Woodstock is a little bit too ambitious putting into 2 days, so I've got that 3 days of hiking to North Woodstock and ending up at the hostel that I want to stay at. That includes going over Mount Musa on Sunday, today being Friday the 1st of September, pumpkin season I'm told. And it's due to be really cold, like high 30s, low 40s in the middle of the day with some moderate to heavy rain. So I'm just going to have to see how that develops and think about what I want to do there. I definitely would not be interested in walking over that by myself. But if there's a group and people are feeling prepared and safe, then maybe we'll see how that plays out. Other than that, 16 miles today, and just taking it one step at a time, not rushing too far. Just I don't want to get too hot and sweaty in this cold weather, as I have to take stuff off. But yeah, anyway, got to climb something with a rope, so let's go do that. Hey, it was a cold morning, 133rd day. Stayed under my quilt, the comfort of my quilt, for as long as I could, and put on most of my clothes. But now the layers come off as you start moving, and the sun's out and it's warming up a bit. But yeah, today I'm going to try and shoot 19 miles. Got 2 nice climbs, one over Smart Mountain, I forget the name of the other mountain. So one's a 2,000 foot climb, the other one's about 1.5 roughly. I'll just be trying to shoot for a campsite 19 miles away, and then we'll see how that sets me up for Sunday. So I've got to check the forecast again once I get reception and see how the Sunday storm is kind of developing, what the temperature is going to look like, what the rain might be like, and just plan out whether going over Mount Musa is still the best thing to do. Nice and quiet out here, lots of Dartmouth College or university students out here hiking in the woods. A few nobos, haven't seen any more sobos. Alright, well, as you can tell, I'm quite low-key, quiet this morning, but time time to get our hike on and go catch some views, so let's go do it. That's where we're going next. That's the top of Smarts Hill, just over 4,000 feet. See the little fire tower up there? It's 2 miles away from here. Let's go get up it. Top of Mount Cube Summit. Oh, so far. Beautiful. Man. This is where the omelette guy operates. Oh man, I need to decide. Do I just push on? I really want to get up early in the morning and go. Or do I walk back 0.6 miles and come get an omelette? I don't think he starts until like 8:30 though. I'm not staying at the Privy, FYI. Hey, good morning. Forecast has worsened overnight, unfortunately, so rain's going to hit earlier and heavier. So it just means I need to hustle to try and get to where I wanted to be without being too wet or too exposed. So 7:30 I'm out. Slept an hour longer than I had planned to. I kind of just kept hitting snooze. I'm so bad. Anyway, I'm full up on everything, and it's going to be an exciting day. So let's go climb Mount Musa. The fuck was that? So I'm at the top, just about. I got 0.9, so I'm near the southern summit of Mount Musa, and I've got 0.9 until I get to the north top piece, so it's going to be quite exposed for the next mile. So I have everything on at the moment. I got my merino tee, I got my merino fleece, and I got my shell, I got my gloves on, my all hoods, my fleece hat, and I've even got my Montbell tack-in wind pants, which I've been carrying for most of this time and have hardly used, but I've been waiting for days like this. So it's actually kind of exciting to be putting all this gear to the test, and this is certainly the windiest and coldest environment I've been in yet. So let's go climb this, the rest of Mount Musa. This is wild. This is the first time I've been able to get the camera out. Coming down that is crazy. That's a lot of fucking fun though. Oh man, this is so beautiful. What a day. I'm so happy. Awesome. See, I love it. I just love these environments when it's wet. It's challenging and dangerous and stuff like that, but it's not why I like it. I like it just because the rain adds such a beautiful calming element to the environment. Anyway, I'm heading down to the road crossing, and we'll be getting picked up and then heading to the Notch Hostel soon enough to dry off and catch back up with friends. So let's go do it.
To our left, and actually that ridge line right there, you hike in that little gully. Yeah, shocker.
Look at this asshole with his genetically gifted calf muscles, and he's slack packing, but he goes 16 miles and he's not even carrying a pack.
Yep. No packing's with you.
All he does is carry his phone so he can play Hearthstone.
Yep. I got water.
Hey, day 135. Whoa, yesterday was wet. I think that was probably the wettest I'd been in a very, very, very long time. It was about as wet as my first day on the trail when I came up Amicalola Falls. But I guess wetter to an even greater extent, because as I was coming over the top of Musa, all that mist, was just blowing into every crevice of every item I had. Fortunately, everything in the bottom of my pack still stayed dry. There was a little bit of pooled water, but yeah, so my shoes hadn't really dried up this morning, and anyway, that's okay now. Oh god, this is perilous. It's not die. Yeah, okay. Still alive. I don't know. This is really not working for me this morning. New Hampshire. Anyway, so what I was going to say was today I'm back with Tough Cookie, Pixie and grade school, and we're going to hike just over 11 miles to the Kinsman Pond shelter, which looks like it has a beautiful view of the pond. Tomorrow I believe what I'll do is I'll go back to the Notch Hostel and take a zero because I have a down puffy arriving, and I'm kind of glad about that. I feel more comfortable having an extra dry camp mid-layer in events or days like yesterday where everything that I can wear gets wet. I think it's just better to be safe, so I'm going to be carrying that extra layer shortly, and I'll catch back up with them after that wherever they are. But really taking the time to look at it for the first time properly yesterday, the next week just looks beautiful. So many great spots to camp in these AMC camping sites. So I'll obviously be doing the Thru-Hike pass, which costs you $10 for your first campsite or shelter, and then is 50% off for all subsequent sites, and you get a free baked good each time you go to the hut, stuff like that. So yeah. So apparently that's like 0.6, 0.7.
Is that the pond?
Yeah.
That looks like at least a mile, if not two.
Yeah, I don't believe it, right? Even when it's stormy, it's beautiful.
Oh my god, it's like the shaved ice! Oh, yummy! Oh, it tastes like poo-poo!